energy tycoon and investor Femi Otedola in the course of the week stated that his decision to acquire shares of Transnational Corporation of Nigeria, that's Transcorp, is purely driven by his desire to unlock the actual value of a company severely undervalued by the Nigerian investing public and the company's leading shareholders. Now, Mr. Otedola, who just is in his first commentary on the saga that shook the Nigerian stock market to its foundations weeks ago, explained that he offered to acquire Transcorp PLC for a sum of 250 billion naira, and that's about $543 million. But Tony Elumelu, fellow billionaire and the company's chairman, rejected this offer. The Geregu chairman recently sold off his entire shares in Transcorp PLC to Elumelu, the company's chairman and largest shareholder, 2 weeks after he had amassed up to 6.3% stake in the company, thereby ending the race for the group's top ownership. Now, according to sources familiar with the situation, Otedola's move to take the top seat in the conglomerate ownership allegedly upset Elumelu, the Transcorp chairman, causing him to initiate negotiation, which eventually agreed to compensate Otedola with millions of dollars and pay him off for the value of his shares. This, you will agree with me, is what we call the billionaires' war. I actually truly do love it when money is talking. Where should we stand in this situation? So, Mr. Ambrose, let me start with you. The issue between Otedola and Tony Elumelu and the bride in between the both of them, which is Transcorp, did not start today. It has been forthcoming, but it's just that Otedola realized that I think this is the right time for me to get into Transcorp and just make out some of the goodies that the company is over on the potential. Of course, exactly, especially in the capital market, going by the huge investment and the potential in the power sector. So let me ask you this question. Let me start. Of course, when we see money bags like this have issues, the capital market suffer for it. What has been the outlook? It's a blessing for the capital market. Okay, so what has been the outlook for the war began, and then again since Otedola decided to answer? Yes, I want to be just realistic and also face the business of the day. Why we're on the exchange? Why we invest? We invest to make profit. Of course, whether you're a billionaire or a market that you are in the market for profit making, is it not? Yet, and you see no value and you go for those value, and that is the principle of Warren Buffett, that you want to buy into a company that is what that is undervalued, so that you cannot go with the value of the company. To start with, the fight between the two billionaires had made many billionaires also in the market because of the movement of the share price. That is one. And also, what triggered all this is that immediately the federal government removed power from exclusive from what the name of the list, from one list to the other. That triggered that, oh, the private sector energy will make money in Nigeria, because if states can generate and put to their grid and also supply their state, that means all this money, that is where everybody wants to go to work, where there is power. We know that power is utility. Anywhere in the world, if you have to energy, you make money. That is the first attraction. Yes, the billionaires that are waking up and the billionaires that are sleeping before, they are overnight, so that there is potential in this sector where we are. Everyone wants to get the goodies. Yes, if you look at the other side, Otedola have interest in in Transcorp because of the power sector. I'm coming. Otedola also have his own business, power sector, Geregu, yes. Fine. Here, these are two billionaires that are in the same business, in the same industry. Otedola coming to Transcorp have kind of unveil a lot of things for the public, which today, now even when he has sold out, we are seeing that potentials are there. People are still going for that stock. That is one thing. The good thing is that the two fights have opened the eyes of the investors in the market that there is potential somewhere that we need to identify. Whether you are thinking a gold mine, whether you are thinking short term, or medium or long term, that means you can identify with such sectors. For me, investors at the time have taken advantage of that, especially we traders, to enjoy the price rally. But when it comes to real business, Otedola is a billionaire, Elumelu is a billionaire. I don't know what is behind each of them. I want to discuss as a billionaire thing of investment. If you have seen potential in a Transcorp, and the majority shareholders, okay, by way of discussion, you're able to buy you out. For me, you go back and do your business, because you already have Geregu 1, and land that Geregu 2 is also on that way to become yours. And that means all the energy you are using to
put the energy in your own business, and let's say, because this is the same billionaire that listed Giregu at 100 naira. In less than 6 months, moved from 100 naira to 328. That means there is potential already that is unlocked for it. He has also become a billionaire more in that investment. For me, let Nigerian investors know that what has happened is for all that are the managers that things are happening here. There's a language I always use for my followers that beware the billionaires are. Even in abroad, anywhere you are, identify with the billionaires and invest with them. Why? A billionaire wants to remain in that list of billionaire, because once your value of your share, because it's not the money they have in the bank, they call them billionaire for. Very true. It's not the company they are running. It is the worth of what you have, they call you billionaire. And most of them, any company they have invested, they don't want that company to come down. Go and check it all over the world. But what's they call the owner of Google, the gate of them. That's what, because once it's coming down, to affect them. For that, if you are well billionaires, because they want to protect their image, they want to that their price is doing well and the company is doing well. That's why I say still where the billionaire. For me, all this right is open our eyes as
we still where the billionaires are. But let me get the view of my two other guests who are joined the program virtually. Now let me start with Mr. Ajayi. I strongly believe that aside power, there are other aspects of the business that Transcorp is involved in. Look at the hospitality industry. They are also a key player there as well. And if you look at the oil and gas industry also, they are gaining momentum. Now, if we take power out of it now, take power out of the list of business that Transcorp is made of, do you think that Transcorp will still be more attractive to investors, Mr. Ajayi?
Thank you very much. I think if you look at it from that perspective, even with the removal of the power business, they still have the hospitality, they still have the oil and gas. And oil and gas is actually a very good one for them as well. And even before the current saga, I've said it times without number that the valuation of Transcorp does not seem it doesn't factor in the potential that the company has in stock. When you look at Transcorp as a company that is one of the highest producer of power in the country, but yet is trading less than 2 naira for a long time, it tells you that there are potential that people are not seeing that we was able to identify. And I think that's one of the reasons why we saw that touch will happen. And just like what my friend Ambrose has said, now the height of the market is open to it. Now people are now beginning to look at the potential that even X the oil and gas, even X the power rather, they also see a business structure that can actually improve, that they can grow, actually become one of the biggest players in that segment as well. Because just like I mentioned earlier, oil and gas is also a very great business for them as well. And also when you look at the South Sea business, they are also one of the key players in that industry. So even when you remove the power business, I think Transcorp is still also a very good company because of the kind of product they actually produce, product and services that they also actually render to the populace.
Okay, so let me get the point of Mr. Banu now. Still talking about the beautiful bride called Transcorp. Sometime, I think 2 or 3 years ago, Otedala sold his shares of AP to another investor. So he indirectly said he has taken his hands off his investments in oil and gas, and is focusing his effort now in power sector, which has led to his acquisition of Giregu power plants. Now, looking at the oil and gas sector, why are billionaires shifting focus from oil and gas and they are shifting their attention to power? What is more attractive in the Nigerian power sector? Recently, just this week, we saw that the Elumelu organization has taken over Abuja Disco, and also Alpha Power Plant has also expanded its operation. What is the new gold mine in Nigerian power sector that billionaires are shifting their attention towards?
Let me first start from my own personal idea, where I always think, okay, yes, the issue we always have around the power sector in Nigeria and in the power supply, let me start from that point, is that because it's only being regulated by the federal, so now that the federal government has embodied it, okay, yes, the state governments can generate and transfer the power on their own and do some other things. So giving that opportunity for private investors to come in, easily, especially in the transmission side of the area. And looking at that, so that's one of the reasons. And also, Transcorp is not only into power sector.
Yeah.
They are into oil and gas, into agriculture, into hospitality. So all these ones are what investors are looking at. I mean, the 2 billion are looking at. So it's giving them the opportunity that, okay, yes, where is the existing power companies in Nigeria, for them to invest into and take the opportunity because of the monopolistic nature of the sector, the power sector. So it's giving them the opportunity to, okay, yes, this is where the value is, this is where they can actually tap into. Now, for someone who is already having a control of a particular power company, that is Transcorp, so to say, then he is not going to speak well for him to lose out on that on his value easily to another investor. So that's where the power person is coming from. So they are seeing the potential, the embodiment of the action the federal government took on the embodiment of the power sector.